Hello, my name is Snapiex. I'm gonna show you best Sova lineups on Icebox, since a lot of you asked me to do the Icebox guide. Have you ever shot this arrow and it got instantly destroyed? Well, let me show you some of the alternatives. What I like to do is go into this corner, line up bottom left corner of the charge bar with this corner over here. Do one bounce with the max charge. This arrow is gonna land on 410 and it's gonna show you elbow if enemies are pushing close and all of the pipes, which is really good. If you shoot this arrow and enemies are pushing the rope, you can climb up the ramp and maybe get some kills on them climbing over the rope, pushing nest. Another awesome lineup that I like to do, stand anywhere in front of the A main and just aim on the edge of this wall in the back and do a max charge. This arrow is gonna land on the top of the A site and it's gonna reveal if anyone is standing on the generator, all of the screens, and if people are pushing close. What I like to do after shooting this arrow is go up the ramp. Arrow is gonna clear all of the site and you can go close here and drone over here, and with this drone you can pretty much get information on all of the A site. But be careful, people can push faster than the arrow and just hide here. You can even drone from this corner as well if you don't have your teammates over here that are gonna clear all of these close corners here. This is another alternative reveal that will get you information on all of the elbow and pipes. Get in this corner. You simply want to aim at this corner over here a little bit to the left, just like this. Do one bounce and max charge. This arrow is gonna land on 410, showing you back of the A site, all of the pipes and all of the elbow and close corners over here. When you have your Sova ultimate and you guys are going A, you can do this amazing lineup that comes from their backs. Simply at the beginning of the round, go over here on top of the box in the corner. You wanna line up with this edge under the snow over here. It's gonna look like this. You wanna do 2 bounces with 2 bars of charge. After shooting the arrow is gonna bounce off of this building. It's gonna come from their backs. You can come over here and you can get some ult kills on people on the site. It basically reveals all of the A site. If you don't wanna combine it with your ultimate, you can pull out your knife, tell your team to go close to A main, like take all of this control. You can go close, drone. The arrow is gonna clear like all of these areas and the drone will clear close corners. So you can also combine this reveal with your drone to get control over all of the A site. If enemies like to peek you from boiler, you can do this reveal and get in a corner of this box. You wanna aim in the middle of this light, do 1 bounce with the max charge. It's gonna bounce off of the roof and land on the edge, showing you all of the boiler and if enemies are pushing mid and even the tube as well. What I like to do after I shoot this arrow is go close. This arrow is gonna scan boiler, so you don't have to worry about it. And you can maybe get some control over the tube area over here. If you want to scan a little bit deeper of the mid and show some of the screens, you can do this reveal and get at the same corner of a box. Aim above this black line, somewhere over here. Do 1 bounce with full charge. It's gonna land deeper on a wall and it's gonna show you back of the defender side of the spawn and inside of the screens of A site as well. Amazing arrow that I like to use when we are splitting B site. Stand anywhere over here before the barrier drops and you want to aim to the right of the top of this triangle on the edge of this darker wall. Do 1 bounce and max charge it. Basically you can stand anywhere over here. It's super simple, and the arrow is gonna land on the edge of a container, showing you all of the orange and snow pile. It even shows you some of the boiler as well, and people pushing mid pallet. With this arrow, you can request smoke in the middle, and you can push fast mid and split up B that way. Super easy. Amazing lineup that will clear yellow. I can combine it with my drone to clear out the close corners. Simply walk in this corner over here. You want to aim to the right over here on top of this corner. Do 1 bounce and full charge. It's gonna bounce off of the building, land at the wall on the B side, which then shows you all of the yellow and a lot of the positions on the site. After using this arrow, you can combine it with using your drone, which will then clear out close corners over here. Walk at the corner of a barrier on the wall. Place bottom left corner of the charge bar over here on this edge. Do 2 bounces with full charge. This arrow is then gonna show you all of these close corners on B. This is another awesome arrow for B close. After the barriers drop, hug those containers on the right and walk to the right until you can see this yellow and black lines on a container. Simply aim under it, do 1 bounce and full charge. It lands on a crane and it shows you all of these close corners on B. If they destroy your arrow or they just hide from it, I go close to garage entrance here and I use my drone at the beginning of the round. And that way they cannot peek you from yellow with an operator or just hide in any of those close corners over here. After that, you can jump on top of these barrels over here and aim to the right of this corner on this green container. Do 1 bounce with the full charge over here, which is then gonna show you top of the site, all of the back site, and all of the yellow. And that way you get control over B main and pretty much a lot of the site with those 2 arrow and drone combination. Amazing arrow that is gonna show you snowman, a lot of the positions on the back of the site. In B main, walk at the edge of this container and line up so you can no longer see this side of the wall, just like this. Aim at this corner a little bit above it, something like this, and do 1 bar of charge. This arrow is gonna show you snowmen and people at the back of the B site, even some of the top side as well. Super amazing arrow that is gonna show you inside of the site and a lot of the positions B orange and back of the B site. Jump on top of these barrels, aim under the letter K, the right side of it, between those 2 edges, just like this. Do 1 bounce with 2 bars of charge. It's gonna land on the edge of the container, showing you inside of the tube, orange, pretty much all of the backside. For defense, this is the best arrow you can use for A site. Go in this corner. How I lined it up so it's perfect is I look at my top of the right bounce box. I put it on the edge of this box. You see? Then I know it's perfect. And top edge over here. Do 1 bounce with full charge. It lands on the corner, showing you if people are climbing up the belt and pretty much all of the A main. With this lineup, I've gotten so many kills through the wall. If you jump up on top of this box and if the enemies are pushing over here, if they're rushing A, usually they go like here, you can spam them through this wall. I like to use this lineup just anywhere on this wall. You can do 1 bar, full charge, whatever. I like to use it at the beginning of the round when I'm farming orbs. That way I know if they're close and if I have time to pick up the orb. This is the best lineup for mid. Go at the edge of this corner, aim on the middle of this light, a little bit to the right, do 1 bounce with full charge. It's really hard to destroy for the enemies since it bounces off of the roof, and this arrow is gonna show you pretty much all of the mid. I don't recommend you play B with Sova on this map, so I have a lineup for B as well that I like to use it, ult and recon combo. For the lineup, stand on top of this barrel and line up with the corner over here. Place left corner of the left bounce box over here. And do 1 bar of charge. It lands perfectly on the edge and it's gonna show you if enemies are pushing B. And one awesome thing about this arrow is after you shoot it, you can go somewhere around here, ping it, and use your ultimate to get a lot of the kills in B main. If they're going B, this works pretty much all the time if you use your ultimate. And that's why it's really good to farm orbs at A main over here. When it comes to retake arrows, if the enemies are pushing B, you're playing on A side, you can simply go into this corner, line up bottom of the right charge bar corner with this corner over here, and do 1 bar of charge. Arrow lands on this crane and shows you so many positions over here on B. And this arrow is gonna help out your teammates that are already on B side and maybe secure them some kills with this reveal. And you can also jump down and use this reveal with your ultimate for some kills. If you're rotating B and you're already here, you can simply jump down and get into this corner. Line up the right tip of your drone logo just under this corner on a container, something like this, and do 1 bar of charge. This is the same lineup as the last one, which will help you retake B side a lot easier. If you get smoked off here at Snowman, you can simply just aim anywhere on top of this crane and do a max charge arrow. Once again, arrow is gonna help you retake B site. When you're retaking A, you can simply do a full charge reveal on the edge of this wall. You can do it either on the right side or on the left side. If you shoot it on the right side, the arrow is gonna scan the nest as well. And if you shoot it on the left side, it's gonna scan if people already pushed up over here. Once again, if you have ultimate and they're pushing A site, you simply shoot this arrow. You go backwards a little bit, you mark some of the spots, and you use your ultimate. And you can also get a lot of the kills with this combo over here. If you want to learn Shockdart lineups, then just join my Discord server. It's the first link in the description. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome day, and bye bye.